What's going on, guys? It's Jovan. You may know me as Mystic Wolf. I'm 19 years old. I live in Mount Vernon, New York, and I am a visual arts major. I've always been remotely into music in some capacity. Like, I just love how music makes me feel, honestly. I love that I can relate to. It's dark, sometimes even grim subject matter, and like certain lifestyles of my favorite artists like Denzel Curry, Tyler the Creator, and Kendrick Lamar, and Earl Sweatshirt. Like, those are one of my favorites because I really look up to them. I love how they can like break boundaries and make very entertaining music while still packing a lot of emotional potency and intricate lyrical content. And it can also tap into my emotions as well too. And they can tell me stories. Like, they tell stories that I can't articulate if I'm having like normal and casual conversations. And with that being said, I didn't start taking it really seriously until I was like 16. Because I was at the Mosaic one day and I had heard a friend of mine named Sam Morant, which, by the way, his name is Mike the Angel. So if you guys want to really, like, I guess, get into his music, I'll leave a link in the description. He really makes really great music, so I think you should really check him out. He also lives in Mount Vernon as well too, and I feel like he's a underground artist that he's really slept on. So I think a lot of people really gravitate to his music and what he's trying to get across too. But yeah, like, I remember, I was being really impressed and blown back. Like, yo, this man got some bars. So I was like, damn. It inspired me to like make like content of myself. Like, it inspired me to make content for myself. So I was like, all right, cool. So then I remember I went over to his house and I wrote and recorded a couple of rap songs, and it was just a great time exploring who I was musically. And I became a really big nerd when I collected CDs and vinyls, and it really felt good to support an artist that got me through the dark times and good times of my life, and it left long lasting memories that I can share with my future kids and anyone that I meet. So it's really the least that I can do for them, because they're just like me, like starving artists. When I was like 14, I was consumed in a lot of toxic relationships and friendships that emotionally and mentally drained and exhausted me. So then I just started getting very paranoid and very suicidal as well. Like, I used to cry myself to sleep, cut myself, and then like I used to be very antisocial for like the longest time. And then people in my life didn't really make that better. Like, they kept on leaving, pretending to like me, and then like feeding me lies to fill the void. And then feel pity for me as well too. So my life isn't as extraordinary as I want it to be, and there are just a lot of people social media also affected me as well too. Like, I felt inferior. Like, my life wasn't as extraordinary as I wanted it to be. And then, I don't know, like, there are people who added so much value that I couldn't even, in like 5 or 10 years for me, like just meeting them by themselves. So it just got me down and really depressed for a little bit. I mean, it could be better, but I'm starting to see brighter days as the years go on, and I'm trying to make the most of it by not self-deprecating and taking things so personal. And just being in peace with yourself is really difficult because it takes a lot of self-discipline and dedication, because we live in a world where like technology really like takes over everything, and it's really a distraction. So you have to make that ultimate decision. Do you want to invest time in yourself, or do you want to invest time into other people? So, like, I've been very selfless for like the longest time, and I think it's time for really me to just be selfish and just do whatever I want to do. I inspire to be a role model to inspire like black, people who look like me, like black and brown children who face the same trials and tribulations as I do. And I want to make music to where it's like, yo, it's okay to go through these problems, but you got to push harder and know that people do go through these problems, and it's fine to like kind of express that to a public field. And I also just want to protect the people that I love as well too. Be an example from like right or wrong. Face my adversaries and my adversities as well too. And be the man that I'm really proud of when I look in the mirror. Don't be afraid to express what's troubling you. If people around you can't handle who you are, then they were never your friends to begin with. Be yourself and stop looking for validation. People will mess with you based on how you carry yourself. Just focus on the prize and the accessories will come later. And quit, I guess, being so scared to take risks and just enjoy your life. Make better decisions. Quit being around people who don't make you feel happy about yourself. And most of all, I'm proud of you for making it this far. And even though things are really hard for you now, like, they do get better. So just wipe the tears off your face and